Hi and welcome, my name is Deita and thank you for watching Deita TV. Now today I have a very special person with me. I have Emily Bunce.
Hiya.
Hello, and you are Miss Coventry and Warwickshire.
I am indeed.
Yes, so when did you become Miss Coventry and Warwickshire?
So I was luckily crowned on April 1st, which I know, April Fool's Day, it was after 12 o'clock, so it was all okay. Definitely was me.
Cool.
Definitely was me.
Oh, lovely. So, first of all, a little bit about yourself. So, Emily Bunce.
So I'm 25 and I live in Coventry and I've lived here for about 7 years now. I moved here for university and just never went home. I fell in love with the place really.
Fell in love with Coventry?
I fell in love with Warwickshire. It's
Warwickshire is
absolutely
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yes.
It's so lovely to be able to come here and see the massive green open spaces. That's the bit that I really love. Back home it was all big green open spaces. So I like that about Warwickshire.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
And I actually work at the hospital. I work at UHCW and I'm one of the biomedical scientists there.
So not only beauty, but you have brains as well.
Yeah, every so often. Sometimes we have a bit of a moment, don't we?
Well, I think you're doing quite well. Don't think I could do that job, but no, well done. That's brilliant. Congratulations on becoming Miss Coventry and Warwickshire. So what was it like, kind of getting into the pageant world, so to speak?
Oh, slightly overwhelming, actually. I sort of took part just for a little bit of fun, just a little bit of a confidence boost post-uni. And I thought it was just going to be a little bit like Miss Congeniality. I thought I knew what I was doing because I'd watched enough Toddlers and Tiaras for all of my life.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be, you know, fairly simple. And then they send you out this finalist pack and you go, oh gosh, there's a lot of work to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of charity
There is a lot.
work and a lot of publicity that needs to be done and eco outfits that need to be created. So
Did you think it was quite overwhelming when you got your pack through and realised actually there was quite a lot of work to do?
It was. It's if you open it up and you're like, I'm not sure I've got time for this. It's like having another job. It really is.
Yeah. So, how did you feel when you realised that you were actually in the running for Miss England? Because now you're the finalist, aren't you?
I am, yes, I'm a finalist for Miss England. It was, again, the whole experience has just been so overwhelming. The first thing I did was fall to the floor.
Really?
I couldn't keep my own legs upright. People had to keep propping me up because it just sort of, the emotions take over from you. You've worked really hard for something and then it's suddenly yours and you just get really excited and then you get really anxious, then you get really nervous and then you get really excited again. And all the energy goes around you. You sort of just, I just fell. I just fell to the floor.
So what does it entail becoming kind of a finalist for Miss England? Because you obviously had sponsorship and like you say, your charity work. I mean, how did that all kind of click in?
It comes in waves really. It comes a little bit like buses. So kind of you start one little project and you start several little projects and nothing ever really comes together till right at the very end and then everything sort of just hits you at once and your eco outfit's ready and all your publicity folders put together and you count all your charity money and everything sort of comes together quite rapidly, but you've got to be able to plan it in stages. You've got to think, right, this weekend I'm going out and I'm going to find my sponsor. Or this weekend I'm going out to get on TV. And you've got to do it that way, otherwise it just sort of takes over your life a little bit and it all just gets a bit much.
Yeah. So now you've entered the beauty pageant world, what are you kind of hoping to achieve by this?
Oh gosh, so many things. I want to be a role model, not just for myself. I want to be able to look back when I'm 30 and go, do you know what, I did that.
Yeah.
I did that and I'm really proud that
I have
I did
the pictures to prove
and
it.
have the pictures that, at some point I look like this. So when I'm 70, I'll be like, it's fine, I look like this. And I want to be able to be an inspiration to young girls out there. There's a lot of girls such as myself who were kind of nerdy, kind of awkward. My mum always described it as adorkable. Kind of, you love
really sweet.
Yeah, you love being sciencey and you love being mathematical and you love all this problem solving and you love going out there and going, is that an oak tree? Or you like those sorts of things. But quite often you find you do get a little bit picked on.
Just so you know, we've had to move location as we've had 13-year-old boys trying to get into our filming. So it's like...
Don't you just love teenagers?
Yeah, well, no. Not when they're interrupting our filming. Right, okay, let's get back on track. So, we were on about preparation, weren't we?
Yes, we were. So we were talking about sort of the differences between the lead up to Miss Coventry and then the lead up to Miss England. So as part of Miss Coventry, we've got sort of the set rounds. We've got the sports round, the text vote, the social media, publicity. You've got your eco outfit that gets worn on the night.
Yes, I'm intrigued about this eco outfit.
So the eco outfit. Well, for Coventry and Warwickshire, it's sort of anything goes, but for Miss England, it's Lady in Red. So it's anything from sort of vintage wear to something you found in the charity shop to made out of old bin
But you
bags
have to
and
make
curtains.
this yourself.
You have
do
to
you?
make
Yeah.
this yourself. It has to be something that is both eco-friendly, environmentally friendly, economically friendly. So sort of charity shops are the best places to start finding stuff and sort of upcycling them is a really important bit of it. But there's a lot of people. My very first year, I thought I had to go out and it had to be made out of recycled materials. You know, bin bags, everything. By the time you've spent on bin bags and bits of ribbon, actually, I have more
Not
of the stuff at home.
eco-friendly?
It's not eco-friendly anymore, is it? Yes, it's not made out of a normal bit of material, but it's not eco-friendly once you spend that much money on a bin bag.
How different is your preparation from doing the Miss Coventry and Warwickshire are going to be different to doing Miss England?
It's a slightly different audience. It's a slightly more tailored audience. Coventry and Warwickshire, you're hoping to sort of just get as many people behind you as you can. As you head towards Miss England, however, you've got sort of the dedicated followers of Miss England who are really rallying for you. Obviously, you've got your friends and family, and you've got the place that you've come from. But you're also trying to gain the support from quite specific roles.
Right.
So we've got a round that's $1 Billion Smile. And they're a teeth whitening company that have sent us a load of goodies, and they're absolutely awesome. Demonstrating today, whiten them in the car. That was quite nice and quick.
Was it like a pen or?
No, it's a teeth whitening strip. I stuck it on, drove here, pulled it off, got out the car. Genius.
Brilliant.
So easy, so easy. But sort of you're getting people to support you in that sort of watching the videos and sharing your posts and things like that. And it's a bit more difficult in terms of you've already done it. You've done it all for Miss Coventry and Warwickshire. Getting it a second time round ready for Miss England, it does feel quite difficult getting people involved again.
Yeah.
I feel like, well, we've already done it.
Do you think it's also to the advertising as well?
Yeah.
Because I suppose it's an odd one, isn't it? Because you are doing a lot for the community, you're doing your charity work and all the rest of it, and because that increases a lot. But also, I suppose you're kind of pushing yourself. You've got to advertise yourself, haven't you? And I suppose that can be a little bit odd.
It can be. It's really weird phoning people up, being like, "Hi, please talk about me for ages, because I'm fun and I do science and I do pageants." And you sort of feel like I hate it. It feels like you're picking your own ego up a little bit, because you have to tell people, "I'm fantastic, I'm fabulous." Otherwise, they're just like, "And your point?" It's difficult. You want to get out there and you want to tell people about what you do, and especially all the amazing charity work that so many of the girls do. And I
think that gets missed though, doesn't it?
It does. It massively gets missed. There are so many girls out there that raise thousands and thousands for charity, and they don't get noticed at all because maybe they don't have a really interesting backstory. Myself, I'm lucky. I've got the science thing. So people.
Because it does pull you towards you, like, because you want to think, oh wow, you're doing pageants and you're a scientist. It's, I mean, both of them are really cool, but then put them together, it's quite dynamic.
It is. It's kind of two worlds colliding, and sometimes it can be a little bit like explosions when you go to work with the full hair and makeup on, because you've got an
and your
event
tiara.
And work.
Do you go to work in
and
that?
the bling. I did.
Would.
My very first day after Miss Coventry and Warwickshire, I rocked up and was like, royalty!
Brilliant, that's fantastic. Oh, lovely. So, what are you actually hoping to achieve in the future, especially with the pageants, obviously with your science as well? I mean, do you think you'll be able to combine the two still, or have you got like another agenda?
I entered the pageants just to feel really good about myself and to be able to boost myself. I've done this for 3 years now. My first year was about making me feel good. My second year was about making other people feel good. You kind of get given this platform, and it's always great to be able to be like, right, okay, I've made myself feel good. I'm going to make someone else feel good. And if you make someone else feel good, it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And it's this kind of positive boost that the world needs, and no one wants to do it. Because no one wants to make themselves feel good. They feel a bit selfish when they do that. But it's not selfish. It's great that you can go out there and make yourself feel good and make everyone else feel good.
But also, there's like you say, there's so many other causes that you're doing it for as well.
Yeah.
So I suppose it's not just kind of rocking up and, like, look at me, but there's so much more behind it.
Yeah, so the other day I was at the Warm Memorial Park, and I was celebrating the Environment and Me Day that was happening through Coventry and Warwickshire Night. Now, because I was there and because I had a bit of bling on the head, suddenly this new crowd followed in. And as much as it's a little
Because it
bit,
is quite striking.
yeah, as much as
I might
it's,
have to steal that.
we can share. As much as it sort of hurts my head a little bit sometimes with it being on, it does draw in a good crowd. And it means that some causes get that little added bonus and that little added support because we can turn up, and it's great that we can use our titles to do that.
Yeah.
It's great that
And
we
also
can
to
promote
highlight
them.
different issues as well. maybe.
Yeah, we can sort of talk about them. We get a lot more followers on social media. We can sort of come on TV programs like this, and we get to talk about the things that really mean something to us.
So what duties have you been doing whilst being Miss Coventry and Warwickshire?
So at the moment, there's sort of the first few weeks of it felt like there's a massive sea of events coming at you because your diary fills up really, really quickly. But, sorry, bug, gross. Beauty of the outdoors.
The great outdoors.
The great outdoors. You get a bug halfway through it. What were we saying?
Duties.
Duties, yes. So your diary gets filled up really, really quickly with sort of personal appearances, TV, newspapers, radio stations, turning up to nice parties is always a good one. The only way is Essex was in Coventry a couple of weeks ago and I got an invite to that, unfortunately, because of work I couldn't make it.
Oh,
but at least I got the invite.
Oh, I would have gone.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Some of the girls did go and it looked like they had an absolutely wonderful time. And then there's also been a lot of charity work already done. So like I said, I was there for Mental Health Awareness Week with Coventry and Warwickshire Mind. I've already been part of a charity bike cycle at Warwick's Cafe Nero for cystic fibrosis. So it's about...
Are you going to Bike Fest?
Yes, I will be
yes,
there.
There you go.
On
so
Sunday.
Bike Fest.
Yeah, 21st
Rugby
of May.
Bike Fest.
Yeah, little advert drop in there for us.
21st of May.
21st of May.
Come
in
along.
this park.
Caldecott Park Rugby, guys.
Exciting times.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's getting out there and getting lots of stuff done, and the diary is so jam-packed of getting everything done, but then you've also got all your rounds to get prepared for. Your talent round needs filming, your beach beauty shot if you are taking part in that round needs taking. You need to get your modelling.
Are they doing the bikini round now? Have they left that in? Because I know there was a bit of controversy over it a few years ago. I remember
the bikini round is a beach beauty round.
So that they've just renamed it.
It's renamed. It's about being the most confident version of yourself in swimwear.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a bikini. It doesn't
Whatever you feel
have to be a
comfortable in.
two-piece.
Well,
it
that's
can
good
be a
then,
swimming
yeah.
costume. It's what you're comfortable in.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be shot outdoors. It doesn't have to be shot indoors. And more importantly, is you're not on stage in that bikini. It's a photo.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it's about feeling really good about yourself, and because it is optional, it is that sort of added
there's
benefit.
no pressure.
There's no pressure. You don't have to take part. So if you don't feel confident enough to take part in the swimwear round, you don't have to. Myself, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to go have my photos taken. If I really like them, I'll send them off. If I don't like them so much, we'll get rid of them.
Okay, fair enough.
They won't exist.
Okay, so we learned a little bit about your duties with doing Miss Coventry and Warwickshire, but how do you think your duties will differ if you actually won Miss England?
Oh gosh, I haven't even really thought about that.
No.
If I was to become Miss England, there's a lot more charity work involved, a lot more public appearances. You kind of get an even stronger platform to be able to speak about the things that you're passionate about. You get more opportunities sort of given to you, and you can chase more opportunities as well.
Do you think it opens a lot more doors?
Yeah, you've got Miss World to compete for as well, and if you then become Miss World, that's again an extra set of doors that are open for you. The difference from being a finalist for Miss Coventry and Warwickshire and a finalist for being Miss England, the amount of doors that have already opened for myself, it's been great.
Oh, I'm really glad that's been a really positive effect on you.
So
when is Miss England? When are these? When is the competition?
The 12th, 13th and 14th of July.
Oh wow, so it is literally like
round the corner.
Yeah.
And location-wise,
soon.
round the corner, it's at Resort World in Birmingham.
Oh, fantastic!
So I've got about a half-an-hour drive.
Yeah,
that's about
perfect.
it. It's perfect.
And are tickets on sale? Can you get tickets for the event?
Tickets are on sale. You can go onto the Miss England website. You can get a VIP ticket, or you can get a regular ticket. Sort of the difference between them is how close to the stage you are. If you don't really want to see people, but you want to be there for the experience, you can sit at the back. Yeah, slightly cheaper seats at the back, and obviously more expensive seats at the front. But there is a 3-course dinner, so if you like food.
Oh, I might actually think about that. Yeah. That's lovely. Well, thank you so much. What is your your Instagram page that we can find, or your social media platform? Where can we find
If you simply search Miss Coventry and Warwickshire 2017 or Miss Cov Warks 2017, you'll find my face. You'll sort of see the big cheesy grin, and that'll be me.
Brilliant. Oh, well, thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you.
And all the best.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.